I do with him. Girl, me know him have money, they with him. Girl, like him 6 feet and him bearded, they with him. Girl, shut up.
Do you remember when it first died in September? Love was changing the minds tonight, while chasing the clouds away. I was ringing in the key that soul was singing as we danced in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night away.
You know, I am in a bow tie and a formal shirt because I came to do business. I came to do business. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I had a presentation and I decided not to take my shirt off. I have made the observation that a lot of women prefer to hold men accountable than to hold themselves accountable. Them will pinpoint every single thing what wrong with a man, ask them wrong with themselves, them even know themselves, don't even know them name, them favorite color, them can't tell you nothing about them personality traits, nothing like that. So my question is, what's influencing you? Zine, because the things that are around us affects our relationship with people, and particularly our romantic / intimate relationship. You see what I'm saying? So if you have things like, what's that thing called again? Social media influencing you. Cool. And you go on that the mix up page and that the mix up page, and that girl they say fair man gear this, and that one they say no boy can't do her this and no boy can't do her that, and this one I say this if you do to keep your man and whatever. It seems like nothing, and then until it start leak in your head. And then I think a strong point, I'm going to just broaden the scope. Media influences us. So someone who know quick for what you know, LA love and it pop, Miami love and it pop, or whatever them else they want pop. And then you look upon some people will literally put on a whole show for a camera. Their lives doesn't exist at all. Who you see on a real story, it's staged. There's a director telling them, okay, so that never do good more. You go through the door again, and then when you pull the door and give you the roses, more you just start rip up the roses. See, me don't want you just give them back. See, and then someone will come and a man go on the floors and just start rip them up. Are you retarded? I'm not saying you can't watch your series, but be very careful of what's influencing you as a person, because while you might think, oh, it just meet affect and whatever, if you are seriously intimate in a romantic relationship, I don't mean in terms of just having sex, I mean like, yo, if you and a person have a connection, or you desire to have a connection with a person, you are going to affect them. Our culture has convinced themselves that they know what love looks like. So one man I tell you, wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting. No, go some woman. Me, I tell you from now, I believe in giving everybody second chances, but from about me second time, that's it, I'm gone. And nobody feel like if you come in no crime, I'm going to stick by you. So someone who believe in this whole ride or die culture, wanna go to prison for man, get locked up for man, because when they decide to listen, if my partner commit some damn crime, and them tell me say 25 to life, me I get me a snitch, all of them never see me, I say, brother, you hear me, I saw it go, you know I get locked up for the bad Nick, can I tell you? What a Chris Brown song they go? One day when the sky is falling, I'll be standing right next to you. Liar, tell mama, man, I have to turn up beside you, I run there. I'm running for my life. You know, so the sky fall, we have to turn up and I post picture on Snapchat. Quarantine and chill, bored at home, all alone. I swear they make their life for me like a whole fairy tale. You see, your life is not made up. Your life is actually real. This is not a camera trick. This is not where you get to rent cars and post them on social media as if you bought them. This is not a a relationship that doesn't exist. You're being influenced by fairy tales like Princess and the Frog. I can't believe that. Then you say nasty. Why you not put your mouth on a frog? You know frog ugly? And I'm not saying social media don't have good things that influence you. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of easy for everyone to just read a tweet. But it's one thing when you have to read a tweet, it's the next thing when you have to actually put it into practice. Oh, you should love your man like this and you should love your girl like this. Until you realize that you're trying the person and just tough. It gets so tough. You just want to count them. But you know better, so you don't count them. Don't put your hand on nobody pick me. People don't know what a healthy relationship looks like because of what they're making comparisons to. But I realize that it's still a huge topic where women say that them only date a particular type of men. And then you have someone say, yo, they might have money. I want to go on a photo shoot with him. Big Brad Benz in the yard like all the artists that listen, 3/4 of them artists that even want a vehicle and they want to chop and they want to kill and whatever. Police never pick them up yet and by the time police pick them up today, them let them go because they realize that they're a bad man from now. And they realize that them life fake. You're making comparisons to things that are not even real. So you don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. So you don't even know how to have one. It's very important. The people who you keep around, you may not be the one to watch Love and Hip Hop, but you have a friend who watch it. You have a friend who listen to a certain type of music. So she come around and, my man, girl, my man could have never do me that. Girl, my man could have never do this. Girl, me would have never do that to my man. Girl, and it does sound like some damn peacock on repeat. Have a mind of your own. Else it's going to be very easy for people to poison your thoughts. Some of my friends act like damn FBI agent. It's not cute. The stalker mentality is actually weird. When you dig up people's page, girl, him have a car there with him. Girl, me know him have money there with him. Girl, him 6 feet and him bearded there with him. Girl, shut up. Because that's not how this works. And when that happens and we're so easily influenced, it becomes a situation where you don't have a type. Your friend has the type for you. So if this friend said jump, you didn't even realize say you jump and you didn't even ask why. You're not even asked why. You have some other friend, where, and this is an example I've seen time and time again, where on a friend data you, I not say yo, sometimes them not tell the truth and sometimes it's inaccurate. I just say yo, have a mind of your own so you can know when it's accurate and when it's not. And some one friend them leave it there with them. Some of them just in a talking stage. And them say to, don't do with him. Me and him normally talk and whatever. The youth, what she feel with, goodly be your husband. Stop make people talk you out of being in relationship with people because it didn't work out for them. What was a curse to her could, notice the word, could be a blessing for you. What influences you determines what you ask for in a relationship. I'm preaching to you. And let me tell you this. Z, big up every prankster, big up every YouTuber, of course. But this is not just the channel where you come and watch me do pranks. This is not just the channel where you see me mix up peanut butter and raw egg and eat so I can make people laugh. I don't want to entertain you for a short while and then you go back to your toxic ass relationship. I want you to actually listen, learn something and be encouraged so that you don't keep going out in the world and making these same mistakes. And I suggest you sit around and listen, because the things that influence you from when you on social media, you have one of the same set of people from 2015. You have the same set of music from 2015 up to now, no change no make. Up to now, nothing improve in your life. You're just there on a standstill. Where that said, you don't feel like a time for you to change and start making something else. Women are taught to look for love in a relationship. Baby, bad, Buddha, bad, Buddha. This is why I love you. This is why I love you. Because you love. Okay, I'm not gonna do that key there. When I get the point, you guys are taught that having a man's love is what's key and what's essential. Come on, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Just like how we love God and still sin, best believe me can invest more when I'm loving you but still burn you with woman from A to Z, from 1 to 100, from infinity, but what was like to say, to infinity and beyond. Because anybody can love you. Trust me, a man that respects you is a man that's actually going to love you. And a man that respects you is not going to give a bun number. And a man that respects you is always going to be thinking, okay, she wouldn't like that, so I'm not going to do. I see where this can be improved, so I think we need to talk about this. Not because him buy you the reject, and not because him drive you out and drop you off at the restaurant, no mean him like you. And a lot of women are taught that a man's attention is everything. So their goal is to always look good and to always be seen. Mama, me I can always see you. But the only way me I can hear you is if I respect you. Best believe, if I respect you, all when you're not near me, I could have been on the next side of the world and I get over there say, tempt me, mama. Me I can hear you in my head and say, yo, you know say you're front and you know say that nothing go on. I've noticed that a lot of women tend to do this. I get hurt because I love hard and because I have a good heart. No, incorrect. You get hurt because you keep turning a blind eye, you keep ignoring the red flags, you keep acting as if you don't see. You are not stupid, your gut knows better, but you keep pretending you are, and then when things go sideways, man get blamed. I'm telling you, man can be real toxic. I'm not going to pretty it up. Man can be very toxic beings. Zim, I think we all, as people, we understand that men, for the most part, sadly, fail to take responsibility on their end. But how are you better than the man that doesn't take responsibility if you are not going to take responsibility that you directly ignored the patterns? And this is a way of friend influence. I will influence you. I will know a friend where all people want to do is empathize. Do you know? I that him do? I that him really do? I dey expect better from him. Girl, I tell you say him never good. Girl, I this and girl, I that and girl, I whatever. How much of them actually ever look upon you until they say, yo, a your fault? And to an extent, you placed yourself in the situation. I'm not saying you cannot be empathetic with a person. But if empathy is all you have to offer, then you're going to be stuck in the same box because nobody is ready to teach you and to tell you that yo, part of this is your fault. Because it's when you begin to take responsibility, that's actually when you begin to have a healthy relationship because you know who directly to avoid. What a lot of you don't understand is that God knows your type. The devil also knows your type. They're not here. I'm a self-made talk. God knows your type. The devil also knows your type. The only thing that separates the two is you taking responsibility and being disciplined. Sometimes God will show you say, yo, alright then I understand so the boy tall, him chocolate, him have a beard, him kinda cute and thing and you don't know, him dress nice but you hear me, the boy don't have no future plans, him just stagnant which part him there and him toxic mama and have a thing for offer. And the devil now is like, mama, yeah, you hear me? Baby girl talking to you. You never enjoy yourself last night. Go in feet again now. You know the straps. You know the straps and the cheesies. Yeah, you know the straps and the box would must go in again feet. Women today, through music and various sources, are taught that they are leaders. Miss, you are a leader in your own right, lead your peers and all of that good stuff. But in terms of your relationship, you were not created to lead. You were created to be an advisor. Someone who want take charge because I realize when a boyfriend kind of soft and easy to manipulate. But my case is the man can't manage you. Is that they gonna make him learn how to manage you or learn to cut? You being dominant in a relationship does nothing for you. Just like have a weak man, which means that you're able to push him around and the next man will eventually come enjoy you. You were created to lead. You were created to be an advisor to the leader. Unfortunately, a lot of men even themselves know how to lead. So you want someone to submit, but you don't even know how to get her to submit. Sorry, no, yeah. You have to make it up. Can't put that dog. Submit, sorry, no, yeah. Wink, wink. You know that's creepy. That's kind of dazzling. When dating someone, start to ask the right questions. You see what I say? I feel like in the talking stage, a lot of people like to ask, what do you like to do for fun? What's your favorite color? Who is your favorite artist? I'm not saying that's not important, but is it that deep? You cannot know a person from that. So then you pass the talking stage, you have entered a relationship with someone. But the most you know about them are the same thing the tax office are the people them know, because I depend on their birth certificate. Them name, them birthday, them middle name, them mother name and them father name. And which part them they born. You could find that on Google. Your friend talk with him tall and whatever and enjoy this and that. You could also see that for yourself in person. But start to ask real questions, so that you don't enter a situation that you're going to regret. Ask questions like, you put curry on your ketchup? And then the other question me ask when me start my relationship, you put curry on your ketchup? Because if you put curry on your ketchup, then me you go work. Me and you go work. Girl, me and you go work. When last you clean your ears? What does the fox say? And if she can't say this, it does not go work. If you don't know what the fox say, just not go work.